Okay, it says I'm live. Let me post on Instagram. Okay. But yeah, that one is definitely Christmassy. And he also owns a Christmas tree farm.
Oh, see, that's just, yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
Because like I said, I started the 'Tis the Season for Revenge, and I'm like, I started that like the day after Christmas, and I'm like, am I still in the Christmas mood? So instead, I have been reading this. It's the first book in the Mitchell sisters novel. But so far, it's I haven't read anything by Samantha Christie, so I was like, I'm just gonna give it a chance, and so
I
far I'm
never
liking
heard of
it.
that
So
before.
it sounds like it's gonna be a second chance.
I love
Romance.
Second
So
Chance.
yeah. Hello.
Hi. Let's see who else is gonna hop on.
I can't believe the start of the new year is this
I'm
week.
not ready.
No,
I'm not ready at all.
no.
There's still so many books that I wanted to read. This
Yeah.
month has been just
Oh
a
yeah.
weird reading month for me.
Well, see, I felt like I got in such a. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. This one is kind of. I was kind of feeling like I'm slumping through. Like it's taken me a while to get
Uh-huh.
because I was expecting so much Christmas, but it wasn't. And I'm like, ugh. But once
Yeah.
that book was done, I was like, yeah, I can.
Yeah.
So,
Now I'm like trying to read as many Christmas books as I can
like the
before I'm
next
ready
like
to be in
4
January.
3 days.
Yeah.
Well, see, that was my thing. Like, I didn't want to start a new book and have it be like a favorite and it be this year because I already did like my top 10 of this year. So I'm like, if that happens, I'm just gonna have to like cut off my like my reading at like the 1st of December, and then I will add it till next year. But
Yeah.
so far, that hasn't been the case, so I'm okay.
That's good. See, I'm worried because I think Big Nick Energy is going to be a 5-star.
Ah, well,
But
have you done your top reads of the year yet?
I
Completely?
just uploaded my like 5-star reads of the year. So it
Is
won't
that
make that video, but it's okay.
is that going to be like your is that like your top read, or because sometimes my top reads aren't 5 stars,
Mm-hmm.
but which doesn't make any sense, but to me it makes sense.
It does. I think the
It's
only other
like
video I'm gonna do is like I've been seeing that like wrap up thing where it's like different questions like most disappointing read or
yeah.
like favorite quotes or like best book couple. Like I kind of want to maybe just do one of those since I already talked
Okay.
about all my 5-star books. I don't want it to be like too repetitive.
Right.
So I thought that could be a good way to like mix it up.
Big Nick Energy. What a
What a
name.
name. I know, I know. The guy's name is Nick, so it's not that weird.
Right. Like
It's still kind of
we
weird.
know where it's getting at. Like we get it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh. Well, he's going to have to read that too now, so it's just
Yeah. Mhm. I'll just make a whole list. Like I'll just make a separate TBR for you.
there you go. Offer. Let's see. I'm going to add this to my there we go.
But yeah. So
Okay,
this is
since
my
this is
book
on
club
your
pick.
channel, I'm going to let you take the reins
Yes.
of it.
All right. So I actually really like this. You can look at all of the tabs I have. This
Oh,
thing is
you
massive.
tabbed it.
I tabbed it a lot. Like I I think the reason why I like this so much is because I have not been a fan of Tessa Bailey's new books. I have to say, it's been a while since I've had like a heavy hitter from Tessa Bailey. So I feel like
Okay.
this is like old Tessa Bailey coming back.
Okay. Now, see, I don't have as much experience because I've only read It Happened One Summer
Mm-hmm.
and Fix Her Up. Fix Her Upper.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Fix Her Upper or Fix Her Up? Now I
Fix
can't
her
remember.
up.
Fix Her Up. Okay. And I think
Yeah.
those are the only two that I've read, but I
Okay.
have like so many of her books because I keep buying them because I enjoyed those two. I just
Mm-hmm.
never like go to pick them up because I've been binging so many like indie books lately that like traditionally published. I just forget they exist, I guess.
Yeah.
But so like I haven't read her newer ones, I guess. Like like she did the Unfortunately Yours, and the other one that was a pink cover,
Yeah, I think it was Secretly
something like that.
Yours.
Yeah.
That one was rough.
Okay. Because see, I
That
have
was
one,
like,
but
I
it's
was like,
not a
who
gold one.
wrote this? Like it did not feel like Tessa Bailey to me.
Okay, but this one felt like the
Yeah.
older. Okay.
Yeah, this one was good. I feel like she had like really good like funny things that weren't like cringy or like like even though it was very ridiculous, like the fact that there was a scene with like people punching Santas, like I never thought I would be reading that.
Right. Hey.
But
But no, yeah. So I mean, I guess what did you rate it?
I rated it 5 stars.
Oh, see. So I was thinking, and I originally rated it a 3, just because, not that I didn't like it, but because I felt just like it was like mismarketed
Yes.
as
Yeah.
a Christmas romance. I was like, because that's what I was going in expecting. But as I was thinking about it yesterday, I'm like, I think I might bump it up to like a 3.75.
Okay.
Because like I liked the spice. Of course I like all that stuff. But I
Yeah.
was just going in expecting one thing, and I got something different.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think that's fair. It definitely wasn't as Christmassy as I thought it was going to be.
no. There was like the Christmas concert, and that was like about it.
Yeah.
No, I mean the snowball fight I guess could be kind of Christmassy, but
Yeah.
also can happen any month where there's snow. So
Yeah. Plus, I felt like the snowball scene to me felt like she put it in there on purpose to make it seem more festive.
right, because we're just like, hey, we're a bunch of drunk people. Let's leave here and go
Yeah.
do a snowball fight.
Yeah. I feel like it didn't even really do anything to like drive the story forward per se.
Yeah. Well,
So
I mean,
I don't know.
technically, I guess because like they left together, maybe, and they had to like switch clothes with their friends so they could leave.
Yeah.
But I did love the premise of it being live streamed the whole time.
Yes. Yes. I thought that was really like unique. I feel like it was a way to make it like modern, but
Yeah.
I'm glad it wasn't like too trendy, like TikTok type thing.
Yes.
I feel like it'll still like last
Oh yeah.
like the test of time because she made it just like a live stream thing.
Yeah. It was just like I was expecting, I guess, when I was reading it, like him to be like the star of the show, but really it was her.
It was Melody.
They loved her.
Yeah, I was like, okay, like
Oh,
yes.
so I saw on your stories, like you had commented like when he calls her Peach within like the
Oh
first.
my god. I was dying. What is it about Peach?
I don't
I don't know
know.
what it is.
Yeah, I don't know.
He said that and
Like
I
any
immediately was
nickname.
like, oh
And it was because like so they were like 16, right? Was he 16?
yeah, I think so.
Yeah. And it was like he seemed so much more mature, but I think it was because we were seeing it through her, well, as much through her eyes as because it was third person, which again,
True.
I'm not always a fan of, but I was okay with this.
Yeah, I
But
was worried because I saw a lot of negative reviews about that. I was like, "Ooh, I don't know." But I feel like it wasn't too bad to read.
it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. So,
Yeah.
but Cassandra gave it 4 stars,
Ooh, okay. That's really good.
so it's just me. It's a me thing,
Well, I think it's because like it disappointed you
right?
because you were like wanted more like holiday, like festive things.
Well, when you market your book as a holiday romance,
I
I'm
know.
expecting just a little, I don't need it to be like cutesy Hallmark thing, but like
Yeah,
some
but
sort of
something.
Christmas activities. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Plus, I thought it was weird that she releases like in October.
She did. It was early.
Yeah, so I think that also made it weird that it was like marketed as like a Christmas book.
Yeah. But here you can have it in October.
Yeah. Yeah, it was an interesting choice for sure. But yeah,
So what did you think?
I just love the dynamic.
So I'm happy. What did you think of the whole? I guess we're doing spoilers, so we're fine with this.
Yeah.
Of the whole like blackmail and who was doing it?
I really liked that aspect of it. I think it was like a little predictable once, or like once it was revealed like who the blackmailer was, then I felt like I could see the third act breakup coming, or like third act conflict coming.
Yeah.
But I didn't hate it. Like, I liked seeing him be so protective of her, especially because he was kind of marketed as like a like golden retriever, cinnamon roll, or whatever kind of hero. So it was cool to see like that aspect of it.
And it was funny because like he, even when they first met, he kind of just felt protective of her because he saw how the media was portraying her compared to him.
Yes.
And I was like, that's why I felt like he was so much older in like than he is. Like, because he just acted like he was older than 16 because he was like so protective of her and just like, you know.
Yeah.
And then she was like, "Did you make the rain stop?" He's like, "What?" She's like, "It's not raining anymore."
Yes. Yeah, she definitely seems more like immature than him.
But I don't know. I guess she was supposed to be just like, quirky, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe that's like what she was getting at because like she's like when she got older, the way she dressed and because I mean it wasn't like she was nerdy, but she also kind of was talking about like she would or he would talk about how she was dressed like not like how not normal, but like people their age or but
I think it's also because of their moms. Like, I think it's because her mom was kind of like the outcast that got like pushed to the side.
Yeah.
And his mom was more so like put together.
Yeah.
And like always like poised or whatever. So I think like he felt like he had to be that, I guess.
Because his mom was like the front woman, right? And then like her mom was the more like the lyricist and would write songs and was more free loving and hippie and
exactly. Oh, so this was your first Tessa Bailey book. Okay.
Okay,
like,
so
you could read more by her?
Yeah, since you've read more by her, where do you think if she wanted to read more that she should start?
Fix Her Up, I think, is a great one because I think that's one of her older ones. I did like It Happened One Summer also, but I think that one was overhyped.
Oh yeah, especially because it came out right around the time that Schitt's Creek was still so big, and it's very much because I had never watched the show before I read the book, and then I watched the show and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I can see it.
Really? See, I still haven't watched the show.
Yeah, I mean, I can see it.
Okay,
the show's good. Like if you like the book, I think you would like the show.
Uh-huh.
So I think that's why it was so hyped up.
Yeah.
But did you read the sequel? Because I haven't read the sequel.
I started it and I DNF'd it.
Ooh, see?
Which was weird because that one was more like a friends to lovers. And I loved the characters. Like it's like her sister and then oh my god, it's been so long.
It was his friend, wasn't it?
Yeah, what's his name? Fox, I think his name was. He was like the player or whatever. And it showed like in the first book, the scenes where it was like they would go to like the record store.
Yeah.
Because she was all into music or whatever. So I thought I was going to love that book because I love music. I love friends to lovers. Like, I love that dynamic. And like, it just was not. It did not live up to It Happened One Summer at all. Like, it felt like two different series. It was so bizarre.
Interesting. Yeah, I like started it, but then like I think I got like 2 chapters in and I was like, I'm going to start something else. But not because I wasn't enjoying it, because I just wasn't feeling it at the time. So, and that's what I'm trying to be better at is like, if I'm not feeling a book, just stop reading it.
Yes.
And go to something that I enjoy instead of like forcing myself to like, because I have it in my head, if I start a book, I have to finish it. So I'm trying to like deprogram my brain to be like, it's okay.
Yeah.
Go to another book.
Exactly. I would much rather DNF something than like force myself to read it because it's just going to get a bad rating anyway. Like if I'm not having a good time, like DNF.
Right. So what did you think of, since you said a little bit about their moms, what did you think of their because I feel like even though they're side characters, they're still like big parts of the book because if it weren't for the moms, the book wouldn't be a thing because it's about the band getting back together. So what did you think of of them.
I think the parts with their moms like were my favorite because I love like rock star romances, and I loved like, did you read Daisy Jones and the Six?
Hmm.
So I feel like it gave
Yeah.
like that kind of vibe
Oh
too.
yeah.
So that's why I really liked the parts with their moms, because it kind of gave me like a best of both worlds situation. It's like I was reading two books
Yeah.
together.
I loved her mom. I
Yes.
love that she was like a hippie living in like a cult.
With her angel wings.
Yes, they were out in the field, they would like playing their drums, and
Yes.
it's like, yes, I love her.
Like I would love a book about that little town. Like the cops were so funny.
Yes. And I love that he was like so quick to come to her rescue. He's like, I'm getting you out of here.
I know. I wanted like his point of view during all that.
Yeah.
Like I can't believe we didn't get it.
It was just like, oh, they're in jail and now they're talking and then here he comes and it's like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes, I loved it.
Yes, this woman, she was
perfect.
awesome. Then they went back when they got out of jail. They went back to her house and they're just having like this kegger, celebrating getting out of jail.
Yeah. Yeah, because they have a party every time she gets out of jail.
Yes.
It's great.
Oh.
Yes.
And then you have his mom, who was the complete opposite. So like put together, does like the charities. But when she found out about the whole like blackmail situation, she was like mama bear. She's like, okay, we have to fix this.
She's like, he's going down.
Yes.
I love that.
He was he the reason that they broke up?
Yes.
Okay.
It really was like the stereotypical love triangle situation.
And then he was just a terrible shyster as he got older.
Yeah.
And
I do kind of wish that we would I don't know. I would love to read the book of his mom and Rudy. Is that his name? His stepdad, I guess.
I guess technically it's was it stepdad or was it like just, well, I guess technically it's not his real dad, but he didn't.
Yeah.
Oh no, he did know that, but he didn't think that Rudy knew that, right? But he did, I think.
No, he didn't know either.
He didn't. Okay. See, I've read like 3-4 books since then.
Yeah. I literally just finished this book this morning.
Oh, see, there you go. I need to stop reading like our books right at the beginning of the month. But I'm like, if I don't, then I'll just be like scrambling to like get it done. So I'm like,
yes,
I'm gonna do it at the beginning. And I do, and then I forget everything.
He knew that yeah, right. But yeah, there was like a very short scene. I think it's when they're in the limo, like on the way to do the show. I think they say that they see Octavia telling Rudy,
okay,
like what's gonna happen, and of course, Rudy's like chill. He just takes it in stride. Like I wouldn't expect him to freak out anyway, but I wish they wouldn't have like just glazed over that. Like no, like I want to know what that was like.
But he seemed like he was very like, like she said, like he just kind of rolled with it. He was like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, this is my life.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you said you talked about their relationship. I would love to have just like a prequel of like the Steel Birds book.
Yes.
Of like the early 90s, like set it back in like we can do like 90 to like 93, kind of like I just want to I want to know like, okay, how'd this guy get in between them? What'd he do?
Yes. I need that. Someone needs to write a fanfic about it because I'm sure Tessa Bailey won't write it, but we need someone to write a fanfic.
She could like market it as next year's Christmas book.
Yeah.
Comes out in July.
It has to have a soundtrack like Daisy Jones did.
Oh, yes.
That would be great.
And then they need to like film it and then actually like perform the songs.
Yes. That's what I need.
Yes, I would love that. Oh my goodness. Okay. I don't know about you, but it took me forever to figure out what sport she was playing. Bocce
ball.
Okay, bocce. Yeah. The whole time I was reading this book, I'm like, Boca? Bocce? I'm like, what is this? And then I was at work and I had someone come in who's actually on a team at their school. And I'm like, what is that word? And they're like, and I still can't say it. What is it?
Bocce.
Bocce. Okay. Yeah. I was like, I have no idea what this is, but
I didn't even know you could like play that competitively.
I'm still not even sure what it is. Like, what is it?
So basically, like there's a small white ball that
Okay.
you throw. Like you could be like out in a yard or like on a field, whatever. You just throw it somewhere. And then each team has their own color ball, but they're like bigger balls and they're heavier. And
Okay.
the goal is to see who can get their ball closest to the white ball.
Oh.
That's really all. Like you're just throwing balls to get close to another ball. That's all it
Okay.
is. It's like one of those like backyard games, kind of like cornhole.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, they made it sound like this was like some big thing.
Yeah. I was like, how do you even play this competitively?
I don't know, but like she botched it at the beginning. She was just
Yeah.
like, nah.
Yeah.
But she vindicated herself.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that he came with the pink paint too.
I
It was
know.
so cute.
He really was like a perfect, like cinnamon roll, golden retriever type of like. And sometimes I'm like, but in this type of book it works, especially in rom-coms. I feel like if he's dark and brood, it just doesn't work in a rom-com.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. She has a new one. I'm really excited for this new one coming out
yes, the sports one.
because it's golf. Like I feel like no one does golf.
And I know that sport. So I
See?
know I know the premise. We're good.
Yeah.
What is it called? I can't remember. What is here it is. Fangirl Down.
Yeah.
So
The only thing I'm worried about is the fact that she's like an obsessed fan because I feel like when I read books where like the girl is like obsessed and the guy is like, "Who are you?"
yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that might be kind of weird. That's my only hesitation with this new book.
You'd just rather the guy be obsessed?
Yeah.
It's fine if he's obsessed.
Yes, exactly.
What has dark romance done to us?
I know, right?
Speaking of, not that this is a dark romance book live, but do know what came out today?
Yes. Today is Han's Day.
Han's Day. Yes, it is.
Oh
And
my
I have
God.
seen it's like number 1 in the new releases. And I've heard nothing but good things. Like,
really?
yeah.
See, I haven't seen any reviews yet.
Some girl, I don't know if it was on like SJ Tilly's like Facebook group, so she's like, I'm 15 minutes or 15%. I was 15% in, and it's already topped. Like her favorite's Narrow, and she goes, it's already topped Narrow. So I'm like, okay.
Oh, I'm excited.
I'm just so. Oh, see, yes.
Sandra already got it. Oh my God. I still need to read Nero and King.
I know. See, okay, so I actually bought myself Nero today because it was like, I'm done with the week from work, so I'm going to buy myself a book because that's what I do.
Yeah.
I went ahead and I bought it, and I'm like, I was so tempted. I'm like, do I just want to buy them all? Because I got a gift card for Christmas. And I'm like, no, I'll wait. I will wait. So I just got Nero.
Myself. As soon as book for generic.
No, we'll have to. No,
we have to do a thriller.
We have to. Although I'm sure it'll have like thrilling aspects. We are doing a thriller.
Yes.
We'll do our own private show for Hans.
Yes. I heard those right in Rotterdam. See, I was trying to read my Christmas stuff, so I didn't go right into Nero and King, but now I kind of wish I did because now it's just going to be even longer.
Yeah, maybe I still should. So I did get an arc for Hans, and I got it like last week from VR. What is it? VR Valentine, VP Valentine, something like that.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, what was I reading at the time? I must have been reading Clause in Effect. And I was like, once this is done, I'm going straight into Hans. And then I finish it, and I'm like, it's still technically Christmas. I can't do that yet. And then I was like, well, what if I really like it? And then it's like, I already did my top. So yeah. I'm just going to wait. I'm going to read the book I'm reading now, and then I'm going to go into Hans at the start of the year. Hopefully it'll be like a 5-star, so I can start off my year right.
Ooh, yes, that would be perfect.
Yeah. Because I feel like it's not that it's like important to start off the year with a 5-star, but it kind of like sets the tone. I feel like
It does.
because if you go in and you read like a 3-star, it's like ugh. But if you start
Yeah,
off with
then
a
you're
five
like,
star,
is that really what this year is gonna be like? Just
right?
because you read one book.
Yes, because I'm that dramatic. That's what it would be.
Why are we like this?
I don't know. I'm like, oh, it was a 3-star. I'm gonna have a 3-star year.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter what else I read.
it's already over.
I'm done. But so I keep seeing like more blurbs for Hans,
Mm-hmm.
and so did you know that like she does like a whole like boudoir like picture session and has it sent to his house like on accident so he can see them.
I did see
And then
that.
he comes to her house and he's like, "Who are you taking these pictures for?"
Ah!
Like, I'm like, "You just like."
I can't.
I'm so excited.
I'm so pumped. Those are
It's
gonna be the
got to
first
be a
books
5.
I read
Oh,
in
see, okay,
January.
yes, Cassandra did not see that. Yes, it's.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
I'm so pumped.
It's I now I don't know if that's going to be the last in the series. Was it only going to be a 4-book?
I don't know. Let's check Amazon.
I'll be sad if it is because like just keep writing.
Yeah, like I need more. I saw that she has that hockey romance series,
Yes, my
and
sister read
then
that. She liked those,
the
so
coffee one was like latte
yes, I think
darling.
that is small town, but like the men are very like protect again because like she writes a lot of like alpha
Mm-hmm.
possessive men.
Yeah.
I
It
don't
still
think
only
you're gonna
shows
find
4
like
books.
cinnamon roll men with her.
Exactly.
But I
Yeah,
mean,
it
I
still
would
only
even
shows
love.
4. Oh, she has this other series too I didn't even see. It's like Mr. Sin.
Oh, right.
I haven't even seen those.
Looks how many are in there? Three books?
3.
Okay. Yeah, that looks like that's so her backlist isn't that long.
No.
It's
I thought
totally
these series were longer, like the hockey one and the darling.
no, I know I think that one's only the darling one's only 2, I think.
Yeah. Why did I think there were more?
It's doable. I'm just not a like a binger, so it's just like it takes me years to read a series. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's something else I'm like trying to do next year. I have my list. I have like I don't know how many videos I need to film for like start of like 2024. I have like series I want to finish, and I
Mhm.
have my list right here. I can tell you how many.
Yes.
I have 8 that I'm currently in that I need to finish, and then I have series I want to start. There's
Uh-huh.
12 on there. Okay, I don't have
Yes.
time.
There's too many. Are we
Oh,
done talking about
oh
Rick?
no,
Ooh,
you can talk about. We're
yeah.
just
I know we keep
riffing.
getting off topic. What do
Yeah.
you want to say? There was so much that happened in this book that I feel like we could talk about so many things.
Right? And
This book
you
was
would have
all over
to
the place.
you tab so much. I'm
I
like,
really
I don't
did.
tab.
I'm not usually played, but I liked how we live many and isn't she done? I agree. Because
Oh,
especially because I was worried how that was gonna play out because I felt like her personality at the beginning, I'm like, how is she gonna be able to
yeah,
be what he needs?
yeah.
But
Because
I
I feel
actually
like,
appreciated how like mature she was about it.
yeah. And I also like mature and also just like was enough confidence in herself. Because I feel like you have to have so much confidence in yourself to be able to do that and still
Yeah.
feel like you're able to, I guess, please the other person. I guess, but
Yeah.
for sure, I thought that was, and I'm not gonna lie, I thought like his secret was gonna be a little bit bigger than just like that, but or like
True, true, yeah.
what kind of kink it was. I was like, okay, sir, it's not that bad. You make it sound like you're like hurting animals or something.
Yeah.
But oh, that was one of the things because his name. That was one of the things that I heard people complain about.
His
They
name?
hated his name, but I thought it fit
Yeah.
because
Beat and melody.
yeah,
What else would his name have been? That's musically.
I don't know,
Like
like.
I can't even think of anything.
No. Nothing really.
Yeah.
But to me it fit, but people were like, I just wish it would have been like Jason or just a regular name.
No.
Right? I was like, it can't be. It goes with the whole trouble.
Treble. I guess that could have worked. Or
Yeah.
Bass. Or I want to say Bass, like Chuck Bass.
No one could be Chuck Bass. Oh, it would be
Yeah.
Bass. Yeah.
I guess she could have done something else.
But I just feel like it works. Beat works.
Yeah. Yeah, Chuck Bass. See? You get it.
I love that show.
Ballad. Ballad could have worked.
I kind of feel like that could work for like a girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
Swoons.
That's a hard one.
Oh, I really feel like Beat's the only one that really kind of works for a guy.
Mm-hmm.
And Melody, it just fits, so.
Yeah. Chuck Bass belongs in the SJ Tilly.
Yes, please. She should write fan fiction for Gossip Girl.
Yes, a Gossip Girl spinoff.
Yes.
I love Chuck
See,
Bass.
everyone's still thinking about, and he was the ultimate red flag. He was just total red flag, but I loved him so much.
Yes. Exactly.
So, okay, I have a question. Okay, not a question, more of like this, I need this to happen. If she does a sequel, I need the producer and that cameraman.
Oh my god, yes!
Because I knew something had happened before. Because like I'm pretty sure she says it, like something happened, but nothing came of it.
Yes,
but there's too much tension. There's too much.
They were at like the same like news station or something. What was it?
They had worked before, or I can't even remember her name now.
When did that happen?
Oh, I think it's like
it was after the attic scene, right?
I think so.
Let's see.
All right, so her name was Danielle, and then his name
something with a J. Joseph?
Oh Lord. Don't look to us to be booktubers or anything.
I know, right? It's not like we do this every day.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, here, wait. I think I found the scene. Hold on. No, it's when they were on the plane.
Oh, is it Joseph?
Joseph.
I think it's Joseph. Oh yeah. The plane. I forgot about the plane scene.
Oh my god. I can't find anything.
I can't either, but it's like I feel like it was just all the way through the book, just the way like he acted towards her and like the little comments he would make. If I don't have a book about that, I'm gonna be mad.
I know. I need to know.
I feel like she set it up to where she could do like just.
Oh wait, I found it. Okay. Joseph and I came up through the ranks together at a 24-hour news network. We ran in the same circles, crossed paths, and always had that flirty nemesis thing going on. Then around 8 years ago, we were on a field assignment, and we were forced to spend the night in the news van. Anyway,
I would even take that backstory.
He's got this whole I'm in charge bullshit going on, and it's the opposite of what I want outside of bed anyway, but in bed. And then Melody asked her, were you surprised to find out you enjoyed being with someone like that in bed? And she said, surprise doesn't even begin to cover it. And the bastard constantly reminds me that I enjoyed it.
See? I either need like the backstory.
Yes.
8 years ago, or I need them to like get back together.
Yes. There is a scene where they're like making out. She like walks in on them making out.
Oh, right.
I think at the concert.
Yeah, they were like in a closet or something, right? Or something.
Yeah. Yeah. So I need their story for sure.
It could be like No, what could it be called? Something not a not so silent night. I don't know.
Yes.
I feel like that would already be a book
Yes.
somewhere.
Oh,
Oh,
I found a Q&A where he said those two were supposed to get their own book, but the story of Beat and Melody took over. Oh no!
you know what? She can go back and write it then if that's what she meant to
We need
do.
a bonus epilogue at least.
She's
It
right.
can
It can
still
still
happen,
happen.
damn it. It needs to happen.
Yes, because I feel like it sounds like she could explore some different kinks with that.
Yeah.
Then I don't even know if she does. So I've only read 2 of her books. So I don't know. I don't know. Has she ever like explored anything like that in her other books?
So it actually reminded me, there's an old book of hers. It's called Follow. And in that one, the female main character, she specifically likes to role play where she wants to feel like the guy is like using her or like the guy paid for her. So
Hmm.
she likes to role play as like a prostitute,
Oh, okay.
but she's never been able to do it with anybody before. It's just like this fantasy that she has. So this kind of gave me that vibe
Ah,
where like because of how comfortable they are with each other, they're like able to explore the kink that they have kind of
yeah.
thing.
Okay.
So it was, I think that book definitely gives the same vibe.
Okay. Actually, you know what? I think I have that book. I think I took a picture of that book like last year on my phone.
Yeah, it's an old Tessa Bailey book, but it's like my favorite.
Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back in her this backlog and like.
Yeah.
Oh, is it that one?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
He wants her soul. Okay. Well, that was the blurb.
Yeah, that one's
You
really
got
good.
me.
Yeah, that's all you have to say.
Yeah. This is how it is. Soul stalker, something, don't matter.
Christine Feehan. Ooh, like which ones? I heard that she wrote like a leopard series. Have you seen that one? See, I think that would be too much for me.
So is it
But
like
I
is
don't
she a
know.
romance author or not a romance author?
Yeah, but it's more so like paranormal romance, I think.
Oh, okay. She says
But
yeah. So I
but I
guess there
have
was one.
heard the leopard one. I've heard that it has like what's the thing with the ropes? Shibari?
Oh,
Like it has that in it.
okay. See, paranormal, I've never gotten into unless you're talking about Twilight. That's about as far as I've gotten into. That's about as vanilla as we're gonna get.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this one. Like the series is just called Leopard. So I assume it's like
Oh,
shapeshifters, I assume, but I don't actually know.
you know what? We'll just have to do like a paranormal 1 month just so I can like dip my toes in it.
Yes. I feel like it's on the same vein as like the Black Dagger Brotherhood series by
Oh,
J.R.
okay.
Ward, except that's like vampires, but
Right.
still, I think it's like more so that kind of paranormal romance.
Okay. So if we're gonna do paranormal, we're also gonna have to do the Ice Planet Barbarians.
Oh no.
Yes, you'll love it. It's such like just a guilty pleasure. It's such
Yeah.
just like an easygoing book.
Yes.
7 Sisters.
Okay. Which is that by Christine Feehan?
Yeah, see, look, we're doing it. We're gonna read the Ice Planet Barbarians. It was gonna be a reread for me,
Oh my
but
gosh.
it's been
One of these
daylight memory.
days.
7
I'm not gonna be able to avoid it forever.
No, you can't.
I
It's
can't.
gonna follow you around. Is the 7 Sisters? Is it by Lucinda Riley?
Yeah, that's the only one that's coming up for me.
Oh my gosh, their childhood home is Atlantis.
Oh.
A
Does that mean there's
fabulous
mermaids? If
movie.
so, I'm in. Or no,
Sea
Sea
Haven.
Haven, Christine Feehan.
Oh. Hmm. Sea.
Oh, Sea Haven Sisters. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Apparently, this is already on my list.
Oh. On the shores of sea, 6 women touched by a great sun.
Ooh. Is this mermaids?
Sea Sisters of the Heart. Pulled ashore by a beautiful stranger. Sure sounds like it. So this is less paranormal-ish.
Okay.
I can
This
get,
sounds really
maybe
good.
that's where I would need to start.
Oh, more magic. No mermaid. Okay. Yeah, that's not that bad.
Yeah. I mean, but you're going to just jump right into the ice planet, though. Yeah. Right on it.
No baby steps there.
No, it's really not that bad.
I know. I'm sure
It's
once I read it, I'll be hooked like everybody else.
I mean, there's like 20 books in that series, and you're already doing the Brotherhood. So, I mean, you're fine. You're going to be
yeah.
on it. Yes, there are like 20 books in that.
Oh my
I think 20 or
God.
21. But
That's okay. I'm gonna have to do it.
I think there's 20 in the Ice Planet ones. And how many's in yours that you're reading? The Brotherhood.
Black Dagger Brotherhood over 20.
Over 20. Yeah. No. I like I said, I can barely stick to like 3 in a series.
Yeah. It is daunting, but I just have to think about it as like it's gonna take me a long time. Like I'm not gonna try and like finish it in a year or anything.
Oh yeah, it's a marathon.
Yeah.
Not a
Because there's
sprint.
also like other series that apparently I just found out the timelines intersect.
Oh.
So not only do I have to read the 20 books in the Black Dagger Brotherhood,
Right.
there's also like a wolf one, like a werewolf one, and there's one about like a prison, and there's one about something else, and it's like the timelines intersect.
Interesting.
And
You're going to
there's
be
more.
very busy.
I was like, okay, so this is gonna be the rest of my life reading
Right?
this, basically.
You're just going to become like a Daggerhood channel, and that's all you get to read now.
Yes.
To get caught up with everything.
Exactly. It's fine.
So, any other thoughts about Wreck the Halls other than my disdain for it being a Christmas book? It made me mad.
It was not Christmassy enough, but I still really, really enjoyed it. It was so crazy, like in the best way. And I do truly believe that they're like soulmates.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, he hasn't really dated anybody, right? Like, because of his kink. It's just like, I'm just like, it's not a kink, sir. It's fine, but it's a kink.
I know.
And like she said, there was like not that many either, so they were just waiting for each other.
Yeah.
Oh, see, she was see. That's where I was just like not happy.
Yeah, I think it just depends like what you wanted going into it,
right? And I was just like, because I mean, if I'm looking at the book, I'm expecting. Plus, it's like Wreck the Halls, and I'm like, oh, it's like Deck the Halls. But let me see on the back. A hilarious holiday rom-com right there.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why they marketed it like that.
It's fine. It was still, I still enjoyed it. But the side characters really made it for me. Like, I really...
Yeah, they totally took it, like, to a whole nother level.
She did set me up. She's right. She did.
Yeah.
I was like... it sounds like someone in marketing let her down. Yes.
Christmas and Kings.
I can have all that. Like, that's fine. Just give me some Christmas tradition in there mixed with it.
Yeah.
You, like, have them building gingerbread houses. Have them doing this. And you can include all the rock stars and the kinks you want.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I will do it myself. I'm going to write a book.
Yeah.
I could never. I don't think I ever could. Like, I see all, like, these booktubers and, like, bookstagrammers starting to, like, be authors and write their own books. I'm like, I don't think I could ever do that.
Especially with how, like, it's so hard to come up with a unique idea.
Yeah. Because I'd be like, oh, I got this sounds familiar as I'm writing this.
Yeah.
I read it already.
Yeah, like, I feel like I would use so many books that I read
Right.
that it
Or
would
I
just
put,
sound like other things.
yeah, take a little bit of this guy, a little bit of this guy,
Yeah.
and be like, it's a small town romance, but he like tattoos her finger. Oh wait, we can't do that.
Yeah. Exactly. An
Oh,
open fire and
yeah.
neck.
Yes.
See, is that too much to ask?
Yeah, like a Christmas tree up in the attic. I would have enjoyed it. Anything.
Yeah. They don't have a bed, but they have a Christmas tree.
Like, look, it would have been aesthetic, and it would have set the mood.
Yes.
Just like Christmas lights, Christmas tree lights, no bed. I don't care. Just get,
That's all you
yeah.
need.
I missed the mark for me, but it's okay.
Yes. Yeah. It was still good. It was still fun.
Yeah. So do you want to tell them what we are reading or what we decided to read for next month? Finally
Yes.
a thriller though.
Yes. In January, we're finally doing a thriller. And it's going to be None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell. I don't have the physical copy yet.
I do.
What does it say on the back? Like, does it give like a little...
Book of the Month does nothing.
Aww.
Here, I'll do the little thing here. It says, when a famous podcaster interviews a stranger promising to divulge the story of a lifetime, secrets emerge that threaten to expose the truth of the lives they're both worked hard to project and protect. So basically, I watched Gabby Reed's do her like top 10 or whatever the year, and this was on it.
Yes.
So basically, this girl's a podcaster, and she meets this other girl, and they share birthdays. So they're like, oh, twinsies, or, you know, because as you do. And this girl's like, oh, so you're a podcaster. She's like, I would love to come on your podcast and tell you about, you know, my life. And so, and of course the girl's like, sure, why not? As one does. And as she goes and like, she tells her story, I guess something happens. And then in between the chapters, we're getting not images, but we're getting like snippets of a Netflix documentary about these two women. So we know something went down.
Yes.
We just have to figure out what it is that happened.
See, I love that concept of having like the mixed media.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about that.
I am too. I love Lisa Jewell, and I haven't read one of hers in a while, so.
This will be a first for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm really excited.
Hopefully it'll be a good one for you to like dip your toes into. Because I read The Family Upstairs, which is more, it involves like a cult.
Oh, so, okay.
And then I read, what was the other one? Then She Was Gone, which is like a disappearance. So both were good. The Family Upstairs actually has a sequel that came out this past year. The Family Remains.
I think that one might already be on my list. Let me make sure.
But yeah, she has a lot out, but those are like the two that I've read so far. So I know that I enjoy her writing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm going to Barnes & Noble this weekend to go buy it.
You better have it, Barnes & Noble.
I really hope they do. I was going to see if I could like order it online to pick up, and it wouldn't let me. So hopefully my location will just have one.
Oh, hopefully.
Fingers crossed. But yeah, and it's going to be on January 25th.
Yes.
Yes.
At
it'll
7.
Be on Janie's channel.
And it'll be on my channel next month. And then hopefully from now on, it'll be romance thriller. Unless something like comes out where it's like, oh my gosh, we need to read that.
Yes.
Then we can. But no, I'm excited.
Yeah,
I love documentaries anyway. And especially if it has something to do with, I don't know what they did, but I'm excited to find out what they did.
Yeah.
Oh, Hans.
Like Hans. No, we're not going to go out of order. We're going to stick to the plan.
Yes.
Yeah,
oh, man. He's like, you got to read it. We're going to. I just haven't decided when yet.
I know.
Make up my mind. Like, should I do it as soon as I'm done this book? Am I going to finish this book before the end of the year? I should. I mean, I have until Sunday. It's like, should I just wait and start off the year with a bang?
That's what I'm doing. In January, I'm going to read Nero, King, and then Hans.
Oh, dang. Well, maybe I should just wait. I'll just like start off do that because I am getting Nero in the mail on Saturday.
Oh yeah, so you could just do that.
I could. I'll just start with that's what I'll do. Yeah. Although I could just read it on my Kindle as well, but I just feel like have you so I read Dom on my Kindle, but I'm definitely going to like get the physical copy. But have you ever just like heard of a book and you're like, even though it's on Kindle, I need to read it paperback because you're like, I know I'm going to want to tab it or I know I'm going to want to do something. So I'm like, I could totally just read it on my Kindle, but I'm not going to.
It's just not going to happen.
That happened with Don't Kiss the Bride. I was like, I could read this on my Kindle, but I know because so many people love this book.
Yeah. I just need it.
Yeah. And that's what happened. I was like, yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad I did that.
Exactly.
Good for me. And then if I do read it on my Kindle and I like it, I'm like, well, I gotta have the physical copy. So I save no money either way.
No, we just end up buying twice as many books, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's worth it.
Oh yeah, definitely. I have no space, but like, so here is my book haul for November and December. Let's not. It'll be on my channel very, very soon. I don't want to talk about it because that's where they have to stay because there's no bookshelf space right now.
That's just how it is. There's always a stack just like randomly in the house. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It never ends.
This is stack. What is it? 3. Like 1, 2. It's making its way. So it starts over there. You can't see.
It just slowly creeps toward
it. It's fine. I don't have a problem at all.
No, it's fine. It's not drugs.
Yeah, that's what I always tell myself.
Yep.
It's about as addicting as it, though. And it's about as expensive. Oh, my goodness. Oh, on that note. Oh, yes. Drugs.
Well, thank you guys so much. This was a lot of fun. I'm glad that we get to do this.
And I hope everyone had a very Merry Christmas.
Yes.
And I can't believe it's going to be 2024.
I know. I hope everyone has a good start to the year.
And you all read 5 stars.
Yes. Let us start the year with 5 stars.
5 stars for everybody.
That's all we need.
Yes. Oh, my goodness.
All righty. Have a good night, everybody. Yep. We'll see you in January for the next thriller.
Yep. Bye, guys.
Bye.